Hello and good morning from Oak Meadow. So it's winter time here at the meadow at the moment. There's not a great deal to do outside on the garden, a few bits of mulching and composting. So what we tend to do in winter is loads of little other projects, and what I like to do is carry on with my campaign of attracting wildlife. So last year I built tons and tons of bird boxes, most of which were inhabited. So this year I'm going to show you how to build a bat box. So basically, first ingredient you're going to need to rummage up. I got this out of an old bed in the garden, but it's untreated timber. Basically, this is larch. It's quite old and slippy and green, but it's still solid. So I'm going to show you how to make bat boxes out of pieces of larch. You want to be 4.5 inches. This which is 12 centimeters, I believe. That's about as small as you can go. But this whole video is applicable to any width plank, really. So stage one is to chop the top off it and make an exact square, because that is going to be the outer face of the bat box. The next stage, quite simple. You cut another piece out, but you just add 3 inches to the bottom of it. Quite simple. This 3 inches will be the landing pad for the bat. Eventually there will be a gap and the bat will go up into the gap. I'll talk more about that in a minute. So the third piece you need is the back plate. So this is piece number 2, and you add 3 inches at the bottom and 3 inches at the top. Quite simple. Basically you need this top plate here because we're going to drill holes in this so that it can attach to the eaves of your roof or up in your barn. And this is the second part of the bat house, which is slightly wider. So the next ingredients we're going to need are noggins of wood. So the way I normally do this is, like back here I've got a plank, and I'll use a circular saw and I'll rip up the length of the plank. So basically what I'm aiming to do is to make 2 strips of wood, and those strips of wood are 15 millimeters thick and 20 millimeters thick. These are crucial dimensions. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to set up our bat house. So we're going to take our back plate, and with our 20 mil noggins of wood, we're going to match up to the length of piece number 2, which is the center plate. And we're going to cut 2 noggins off the same size as piece number 2. So these are the 2 I prepared earlier, channeling my inner blue Peter there. And what we're going to do is we're going to pop these in the middle of piece number 3. We're going to pop piece number 2 on the top of it. And then what we really need to do is pre-drill. So this is in effect what you're looking at. Oh, there goes me noggin. So my noggin's in either side, and that creates a 20 millimeter gap. That 20 millimeter gap is one of the 2 accommodations we're going to build for these bats. So once you've pre-drilled and screwed this together, the next stage is to put the front face on, which is piece number 1. So piece number 1, we're going to use the 15 millimeter noggins, cut to the same size as the square that we initially cut. And they go together in such a way that they are at the top. So in effect, we've stacked it like a set of steps. It will be on the wall this way up, and this bottom surface here is a bat landing pad for the bats to go up into this cavity, which is 20 millimeters wide. And this one is a landing pad to go into this cavity, which is 15 millimeters wide. The difference in sizes means that the bats can control the climate, basically. Smaller place to heat up, larger place. When there's more of them and it's warmer, you're going to go into the larger place. So the only thing we have remaining to do is to put a lid on it. And basically what we do is we cut our 4th piece of timber out. There's no particular dimensions for this. It just goes on, and you want enough land on either side. Yeah. So that the water won't get into it if it's blowing. And then basically we drill a couple of holes in here, up it all goes. So we're drilling and screwing it all together. We're not using solvents, we're not using glues, and crucially the wood is untreated. And the end object, here we go with Blue Peter again. That's what a finished box looks like. So I've got a number of these. I'm going to go up topside to our barn and I'm going to hang them up in the barn. Where do you hang them? So you hang them so that they can get sunlight. So south facing ideally, and they want to be about 4 meters up in the air. And they also want to be, if you can hang them sort of along hedgerows, for example. Bats will use hedgerows and lanes to navigate. We have quite a few fly past the barn up the top, which is why I'm going to put all our bat boxes up in that barn on the corner, because they're very active. They're not active at the moment. They're all asleep. It's winter. Don't blame them. Right, brilliant. So the next video will be us putting them up in the roof, up in the barn. I hope that's been informative. Nice one. Looking forward to it. Cheers. Okay, so we're ready to put the bat boxes up. They're all in a pile down there. There's 9 of them, and we're going to put them up along that beam there. So I'm going to crack on and do it. Rue's going to come along and foot the ladder for me, and then we'll get it done. I'll have it all filmed on stop motion as well. So I'll get back to you in a minute when it's all up. Okay, so as you can see, we got all our bat boxes up in a nice line along the eaves of the roof. So bats tend to use hedgerows, trackways, trees to navigate. So I'm hoping, we do quite often get bats flying down this lane. This is Boneyard Lane at the top of our land. And we do often get them through in summertime, hunting for insects and such like. So hopefully they'll discover their little bat hotel up here. And we'll have bats come springtime when it's breeding season again. At the moment there's no sign of them, they're all hibernating. Okay, nice one. If you've enjoyed the video, please subscribe to the channel, Oak Meadow 23, and click the notifications bell so that the next time we post you get to see it straight away. Share it amongst your friends. Thanks very much for your time. Hope it's been informative, and get out there bat box building. If not them, then bird boxes, just as good. Thanks guys, see ya, bye.